Hi everyone, I'm going to be going over how to use Canva to make different kinds of graphics. So once you go to the Canva website, it's free to use. You just need to set up an account. You can sign in through Facebook, Google, or with your email. I've already set up an account, so I'm going to log in with my Facebook. And when you do that, it will take you to a page where you can start creating your designs. On the left hand side it has different things that you can try. On the top it shows designs, the sizes or the different kinds of graphics that you have made that you make most often. I mean, I make Facebook posts most, so that's going to show on the top, and then some examples of graphics that you've done already. So I want to go to create a design because I'm going to show you how you go and make a banner for your Facebook group. So again, they start with recommended for you. So these are things that you tend to do more often, but you can scroll through and see the different choices that you have. I'm going to go to Facebook cover, and it has it in the size of what a Facebook cover would be. And here on the right is the field of your Facebook cover. This white block here is what you're starting with. Here on the left hand side you have the different choices of things that you're going to be able to use, and here they give you some sample layouts. If you want to start, use them to start, you can. I'm going to start from scratch. So first I'm going to go to uploads. Now when you get started you're not going to have any uploads. I have already put up a whole bunch of things because of other projects that I've done. It's very easy to upload things. You simply take a photo or take an image and you just drag it. You can drag it and drop it on here, or drag it and drop it on here, and it will upload to Canva. And then you can just scroll through and find the images that you want to use. Now, since I want to do a Facebook cover for my group, I'm going to use what I did for my group. I took the catalog, so I had uploaded that already. And once you drag and drop it on the image, I just resized it because I want it to be the same as the image. And there's another picture here that I had liked, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that there. And again, I need to resize it so it would be the right size. And the last image that I want to use, let's see. Now I can't find that one. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we put it here, and I gotta resize that one too. Now you see that one, it's not going to resize to be even with the other ones, and I don't really like the white down there. So I'm going to go to background over here on the side, and I'm going to pick a background color for my banner. So because of the teal that's in some of these products, I'm going to pick a color that's closest to teal. If I wanted to pick one that they already have set up here, they have a whole bunch of choices. I could. I mean, there's a purple one, and so you see that it has in there, and it's the background, so it's behind everything. But I don't really like that. I just want a plain one. So I'm going to go to the color palettes here, and you have your black and white and grays, and then your colors. And I'm going to go with the one that's closest to teal. So you see it changed it here, but it's not the right shade. I need more of that peacock color. So I'm going to go to the plus sign over here with the colors, and it gives me a whole color wheel, and I can slide the cursor along the color wheel, and you can see as I do that it's adjusting the color on my banner. Now I think I like the idea of maybe dragging the picture down a little bit and grounding it on both sides with that color. So I've done that, and then you'll see up on the in the document colors that has that exact shade, so that if I want to do something else on the graphic in the same color. I don't have to try to match them or guess. I could just click on it right there. Okay, well, so now I want to add some text to this. I mean, I want to put the I want to put my name on it. So I'm going to go to text and click on text, and they give you 3 choices of sizes. It doesn't really matter what choice you pick because you can adjust the font and the size for each thing. So I'm just going to take a heading. It's probably going to be too big, and I don't like that font for my name. I like to use one of the other fonts. Let me see. You have all they're in alphabetical order, so you just go through and you pick the one that you like to use. So I've been liking that one. So I'm going to put my name in that, and I have to then just type what I want it to say. Now, you're going to lose some of my name by doing it in white. So I'm going to change the color. The size I think is okay for right now. But I'm going to go up here to the color, pick a color. And I like hot pink for 31, so I'm going to pick that. But that's not really the shade that I want. So again, I'm going to pick on the plus sign. And I'm going to, because I like it to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to move it more to the hottish pink. And you can see that it's changing in the box. It's getting too, so let's see. I like it kind of there, maybe darken it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to keep it at that. So I've got my name in there, and you can add anything else. If you want to add another text box, you can do that. You can change the font if I decide that, no, I think it needs to be larger. I can change the font that way. Another good thing to add on your Facebook banners is for your groups is a click here button. Now, if you put a click here button, it's not going to take somebody to your website. But what it'll do is if somebody clicks on your Facebook banner, it will open up that image, that photograph within your group. And then in the caption or the description of the photograph, you can have information like the link to your website or the link to the your digital version of the catalog on issue, or it could have a link to your business page if you have a business page. So what I'm going to do is I want to add my website down here. So I'm going to again use the text, and I just need a little body of text. I'm going to move it down here, and when I write my website, I like to use the same font all the time with that to kind of keep within the brand, and I use Berkshire Swash with my website. So I'm going to put my website, type my website's name, and again, you can't really see it, but it's okay because I'm going to do something else. I want that to stand out. So I'm going to come over here to Elements, and I'm going to go to Shapes. You can add photos, frames, lines, all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to go to the Shapes, and I am going to pick this rounded corner. Now that's obviously not going to work, so I got to resize it. I'm going to size it smaller and make it a little longer, and I'm going to move it over here. Well, now you can't even see the words, and the color I want it to be pink. So you can barely see right up here this button, but that button there shows you whatever color you're working with, and the reason why you can't see it is because it's white. So you click on it, and I want it to match the pink that I'm using, so I'm going to click on that, and then here we go. I've got my pink box. The problem is you can't see my name. So you go up here to the right where it says Arrange, and you click on that, and I can move that pink box back. And now, okay, here's my website name. So I'm going to arrange that on top of the pink box, and then I'm going to click on the pink box, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So now I've got that, but I want people to think to click on it. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to add a scalloped shape. Now that's way too big, and I think that I'm going to change because I want that to be pink. I think I'm going to change the background of that. So see it come back up here to the pink, and I'm going to make it gray. See how that looks. and then I'm going to change my text to that hot pink color. Okay, and then I need to move, let's move this down a little bit, and I want that to be pink. So I'm going to click on that, again come up here and change it to pink. Now I want it to say click here, and it's a little too big, so I'm going to make it smaller. Let's make that black. I think that would look better black. There we go. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add a little bit of text. And I'm going to change it to click here. And I'm going to, I'll just leave it in that font, but I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to resize it. I'm going to have it, like the box, resize the box for it, make it smaller. Okay, so now there's a, oh, I think it looked better in black. Let's see. Okay, so now I have my click here button. So that gives you an overview of how you can add graphics, how you can add shapes, change, put in text, change the colors of things. And once you're all done, you can download this image and use it in your Facebook group. Now, this is where it keeps the name of your document, or whatever you're working on, your graphic. It just names it whatever is the first thing that you type. Well, I want to change that. So I'm just going to click on it and call it Facebook group cover. And then done. And so that'll change the name. And when you download, you just hit download and you can choose your file type. They recommend using PNG. You can do it in JPEG or PDF. But I'm going to do it in the PNG. It saves your design for you. And then you can just grab your design out of your downloads folder and then upload it to Facebook. Once you are all done and you want to find it again, when you go to, you go back to your main Canva page, they're still generating the preview for this. But you can see it has the name of the Facebook group cover. If I wanted to do another version because I wanted to say, you know, maybe I want to have people vote on which one they like better, I can make a copy. I can get rid of it if I really don't like it. I could change the name. If you want to make changes because you say, oh, you know what? I forgot to put independent consultant for 31 gifts on there, and you want to go back and make changes, you just click on it again, and then you can make any changes that you want. Just remember you have to download it again, and then it will have changed it for you. So that's using Canva to make a graphic. It's a really easy tool. You just need to kind of play around with it. And if you have any questions, you can contact me and I'll definitely get you the help that you need to get started. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions.